Okay, hey guys, today I'm here to show you how to create a little tower, somewhat like this. This isn't exact, I just spent a few minutes making this. It's not very good. There are seams on the textures, and I didn't spend time to try to fix these seams just because I wanted to give you a general idea of what I'm going to be making in this tutorial. So what I like to show you is the topology is not very complex for any of the stuff. It's very simple. I'm going to show you how to make something like this. So file new and Shift A, add mesh cube. Okay, so I'm going to start off by selecting these bottom vertices and deleting the face. Now I'm going to select these top ones, extrude, scale. Actually right click to cancel that out. Then scale, extrude. Okay, now this tower I decided to make with only 4 layers, just to save time in this tutorial, but you can make as many layers as you want, stack it really high if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and start on making the door area, and this is done by, I'm going to select all this and this, and I'm just going to hide that. Now in front view we just have a plane, so I'm going to Control R. I want 3 loop cuts here. You know what, I could go with 2 even, and I'm going to Control R here and 2 loop cuts. Actually I only need 1 loop cut here. Okay, so I'm going to move this up like that, and there's our door. We can delete this face, and we can merge some of these to, actually wait 1 second. First Alt H to unhide everything, make sure there's no doubles. Okay, good, I did it right this time. I'll merge these just to save some topology, and it cleans things up pretty nicely. Select these, press F to make one face out of 2 triangles. Okay, and there's our doorway. What we can do is press E to extrude. I want to scale that down a little bit and bring it out. We're going to kind of fake the appearance of a doorway. Now I'm going to extrude again, scale it down a little bit, extrude again, and move it back on the Y-axis. Okay, now it's not done yet because we need to line all these vertices up on the bottom because it's a flat object. Okay, there. And now just to be safe, I'm gonna delete all these faces because we had some extra faces we didn't need at the bottom here. And that's a faked doorway look. Now, it depends on if you want your character to go into the tower or not, but I suggest no, since it's such a small area, the character isn't going to do much inside. So we're gonna also fake the look of a door within a texture. So just select these 4 back vertices and press F, and then this face right here will be a door texture. So I will show you that part later. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing with the windows on the second and top floor. Basically, I'm going to box select these and these and these. I'm just gonna hide them. Now in front view, I'm going to box select this and hide it. And the third view, Control R2, Control R1. No, wait, we need 2 because we're making actually a window. And then select these 4. This is our window area. Let's get Z, Y. It's gonna be a little bit taller than it is wide. Okay, now I'm gonna delete that face and create the same effect. Extrude, scale, move it out a bit. Extrude, scale, extrude, and move it back, and then just face. Make that a face. Okay, and now Alt H to unhide it all, and you can merge these at this point. Now, the object you saw that I was showing you earlier, it was not quite so square and low poly. It was a higher poly mesh. It had beveled edges on the sides and everything. But that gets really complicated when unwrapping, so I decided just for the tutorial to make a simple square mesh and kind of fake the rounded edges with a set smooth and a different approach. So it's looking good right now, but as you can see on the other side we don't have a window. So I'm just going to go to front view and add a loop cut down the very center and select everything to the left of it, X vertices. Now I'm going to go over here and go to the modifiers panel and add a mirror modifier. Select clip in and enable in edit mode editing. So there we go, now we have it on both sides. Okay, so let's see how much time I have. Okay, I have some time, 3 minutes maybe. I like to keep my tutorials about 12 minutes per section, so I'll finish up the modeling in this section and then continue on later. Okay, so I'm gonna box select. We're gonna do one last thing and hide that. We're gonna do the top. Alright, so Control R right here, 2. Control R, 2. Select this area. Scale Y. Okay, yeah, I made the mistake. Here, just Control Z a bunch of that. Okay. I made the mistake of editing the mesh before I unhid everything. We need to make sure that it's corresponding to the correct vertices. Otherwise, it'll be doing just these vertices, but not taking into account that this vertex is also connected to this hidden part. So we need to make sure our unhidden mesh is our hidden mesh is unhidden before we clean up topology. So ignore that and just finish that up. And one thing you should know is that when doing this, it's not like it's an unnecessary step, because when unwrapping, you will feel the pain if you did not take measures to eliminate unnecessary vertices and etc. It's so much easier if you can just select a side and project it from view, select another side, project it from view, and then you can line them up perfectly. But if it's not like that, then it's, yeah, it gets really difficult. Okay, so faces, delete that face, extrude, scale it down, move it out a bit, extrude, scale it down, and face that in. Okay, so there's our second window, way up high. Okay, what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to actually move this face back a little ways, just because it's in, I feel like, a window. I want a full window sill visible. Alright, that looks good to me for the modeling of the actual tower. And next we'll get to the modeling of the wooden posts on the tower and details on the tower and the base around the tower. And that should be it for this section, and I'll see you in part 2. Thank you very much.